All right, everyone. Quick thread from Brian Cates at Draw and Strike. When Whitmer, Cuomo, and Wolf are up for re-election, and you are one of the people who voted them in the first place, the Democratic machines that rose up within are simply going to offer you another Democrat machine politician to replace them. If you fall for that stupid trick, look, I realize the years of programming run deep. You've been conditioned to think you are signaling your virtue by voting for a particular political party, even as that party has now morphed into something you don't even recognize any longer. If you're dumb enough to vote in yet another Democratic machine politician to replace the Democratic machine politician you just voted out, you deserve whatever happens to you. Trump has demonstrated that career politicians are worthless. For the most part, R and D, but at least the R's have going for them the fact that their current party leadership isn't a bunch of cultural Marxists out to sabotage every part of American exceptionalism. So, I understand right now, current and former Democrat voters in California, Michigan, New Jersey, and New York are pissed at what the people they voted into power are doing with that power that they handed to them. Well, send a message this November. I understand. You were conditioned to think you were showing everyone what an awesome, virtuous person you were by voting Democrat. People have been taught to think virtue signaling, how special they are, is very, very important on the left. This is why the Democrat political machines figured out long ago how to send out people like Newsom and Wolf and Whitmer and Cuomo, who are constantly babbling what I call virtue speak, to Democratic bases in the big cities. They do it because it works. Look at Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi has raised the use of virtue speak to a grand master art form. As her city descends into absolute chaos, she continues to babble to the Democrat voter base in San Francisco how awesome and virtuous they are because they keep returning her to D.C. Well, guess what? There's nothing virtuous about voting to hand someone power over you, over your family, and over your employment, which is exactly what you are doing when you vote for a mayor, a state rep, D.C. congressperson, or a president. You signaling your virtue is worthless. Handing someone power over you and everything you care about should be a carefully thought out, rational decision. But Democrats aren't conditioned mentally to think of it that way. The Democratic base is constantly told who they vote for based on identity politics and social justice demonstrates how woke and virtuous they are. And they must rise up and demonstrate how woke and virtuous they are by sending the latest Democrat machine Marxist to Congress. Thank God Trump has goaded these lunatics into finally dropping their masks and shocking many of their former voters by showing their true faces. A whole lot of former Democrats are now fully realizing just how badly they got conned by the virtue speak babble. There are 3 months to the conventions and 5 months to the election. A lot is going to go down by the time Election Day gets here. I'm serious when I say the Democratic Party may not survive what's going to be revealed.